Hey guys, it's just me, Andy from Precision Fitness. Just here with one of my clients, Rob Bates. Rob's a caravan salesman in one of the holiday parks down in Weymouth. I've been training now for, how long this time, man? About 4-5 months or that?
This year, yeah.
Yeah, about that, yeah. And then we trained last year as well, and had a good crack as well. So Rob's had a pretty decent sort of few months really. We've banged out a pile of different training protocols and methods. Used a pile of different kit, and we just sort of torn it up. Maybe just sort of tell the guys how you found just the training really over the last few months.
I'd love to say it's easy. It's simple. It's not easy. It's really hard work. Gets you motivated. We train at 7:30 in the morning, and to get up at 6:30 in the morning, I need some sort of motivation, and this gives it you.
Yeah, just about minutes, eh?
Most time on time.
Most.
But you know, I love it.
Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, it gets you motivated for work, and the 3 days a week that I do it, I go into work, I'm full of energy. I'm not tired. Yeah, and I have a really good day at work.
Cool. And you got on pretty well with the nutritional side of things as well for the majority of the time. I mean,
yeah. First time I did it was fine. It is hard, but it becomes a way of life for you. You know, it does change your eating habits. Yeah, it is. It is hard.
And the results sort of come from that as well.
Yeah.
Bob's a sort of prime example that when you sort of commit to it and go sort of balls out at it, like 100% on the diet, 100% on the training, then you get a good set of results. We managed to rip up pretty well, really. What do you reckon the sort of favourite bit of the training's been, like the favourite sort of methods that we use? I mean, whether it's like the ropes, the bags, the more sort of bodybuilding type based stuff. What you enjoyed the most?
I don't know, because it's different and it changes every time. I enjoy it all. It sounds a bit stupid, but if we did the same thing for 8 weeks, I think it would be boring. But because it's different all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we've done just to sort of keep the motivation high is the plan's obviously been structured for like the 5-month period. And broken down into sort of 4-week blocks, and then within those 4-week blocks we've been using the same sort of methods of training, but just sort of slightly mixing up the exercises and the protocols as we go. So we're still working towards the sort of end target at the end of the month and the end of the 5 months, but we just sort of managed to get a pile of different kinds of training in there as well, which has been pretty good in terms of sort of keeping on track on that. But before you started training, like, not so much this year, but the first time, before you sort of come to me the first time, was there anything sort of in the back of your head, like maybe worried about anything like that? Something that someone else might be thinking?
I wasn't worried about the training in the gym, because I've done that before. I wasn't worried about the diet, because I've been on diets or a health regime. I think it was the cardio, the running. Yeah. I was worried about, whether I could run for an hour non-stop. Yeah. But the way we did it, we started off doing 7 minutes and built up to 12 and 18. Before you know it, you are running for an hour. Yeah. No problem. It's good. Not recently, because I've done it for a while. But in that first year, that was what worried me. But the way it's set out, it's achievable. Cool.
Yeah, because in the first year, Bobby wanted to get up to a bit of running, really, because he wasn't really great at running, but just decided that he wanted to sort of get some running done. So we sort of structured the running program in with the actual sort of resistance-based stuff as well, which worked quite well. Just lastly, mate, have you, like anyone who's out there sort of thinking of like working with a trainer like myself or someone else in their area, what sort of advice would you give them with regards to how you found your experience? Would you reckon someone would be able to take from that and sort of put into what they might want to crack on with? So just any like advice you might give someone else who's thinking about getting a trainer or doing some sort of work?
Definitely do it. Professional. Changes your life. Whatever you do for a job, if you work, you don't work, it absolutely changes what you do after the training session. It's brilliant. Love it. Yeah. And if you can't afford it, get 2 or 3 mates along and then club together. Because I did that for a little bit. We had a mate and we trained together. And it was a bit cheaper. Yeah. So, but tell you what, it's worth the money if as long as you do it. Yeah.
So cool. Wicked. Right. So I'm Andy Sloan. That's my man Robert Bates. He's off to Thailand actually in a week or so for a bit of a break. They'll be back in January, ready to hit it hard again and sort of make up for the winter. Muay Thai boxing. Yes. Cool. So we'll catch you guys again. Thanks very much.